Right, before we get started, coffee, Tex. Before we get started, we're going to make ourselves a coffee, have a flapjack, because I'm starving, done a run earlier, and I haven't eaten much, so going to do that, and then we're going to crack on with the ingredients you need to make this chili. Also, we're going to make chicken, couscous, green beans, and broccoli for the week as well, so we can combine both and do both of them. So let's get to it. First things first, Dusty's got to have his biscuit. Hey buddy. Loves his bicky. So first off, you're going to need these ingredients. Not forgetting the mince. Mince, 750 grams, 5% fat. If you want to go turkey mince and go dry as hell, be my guest. Will be very dry. Couple of snack pot sugar-free beans. You can just buy the tin. I'd have these kicking around. Bit of this stuff, tomato puree. You're only going to need half of a tube of that. Chopped tomatoes. I need 2 tins of that. Green peppers, organic kidney beans, 2 packs of hot chili con carne. You can go lighter. There is a weaker version. It's fine. One beef stock, and then got 2 small onions here. You can get 1 big onion. And Dusty obviously wants to get his words in. What's up, bud? Why aren't you playing with this? Why aren't you doing your knitting? Exactly what I thought. Second meal, we're going to do chicken, broccoli, green beans and couscous. It's couscous sagot. It's the instructions here, it's a 500 gram bag and it says does 14 servings. So 500 divided by 14 equals 35. So 35 grams will be 1 serving. Because it boils up to weighs 80 grams, times that by 5 equals 178. So I'm just going to do 200 grams.
Right, obviously you're going to need some utensils. First up, you're going to need a set of scales. Use these, perfect. Next thing is going to be a sieve.
You will need a decent wok, or quite a large frying pan, and you will need then also a large pot too. Don't laugh, it's my mum's. I borrowed it, I nicked it. A medium heat to start off with. Get your mince out. Get rid of them. No saggy nappy on this one this time.
While your mince is frying, cut up the onion, chuck that in as well. While you're there, might as well do the pepper, get that ready.
A spare onion. Like the video if you wanna win the chance to get an onion. Dusty said like it. Like the vid. Gonna just drain this off. Most of the water will be probably from the onion, but get rid of some of the fat. The onion's now soaked into the beef a little bit, give it a bit of taste. What we need to do is get this big mama UFO looking UFO ready. We're just going to start getting that pan warm. What we're going to do now is start chucking this in. Careful you don't snap these ring pulls off, because I've done it so many times, and then you have to use a can opener. You're going to chuck a tin of water in there as well. Carry on throwing our rest of our stuff in there. Put the peppers in. Some people will put it in with a mince, I don't bother because it's all going to stew in there. Beans. These are sugar-free ones. Get the kidney beans. them a little wash. Right, beef is nearly done. Give this a little stir. Beef stock.
Adding a beef stock is optional. And now pour in your mince and onions.
This is where now you're going to add all your ingredients. Didn't really matter what order it goes in, to be fair, but this beef was done. I'm going to chuck that in now. Get that soaking up all the water. Not to smash the beans up too much. And now we're going to add the kidney beans. The hot mix. Keeping it stir. If it's looking a little bit too dry, just put a bit more water in, another jug of water in. Just keep it all moist because it's going to need to simmer for a good 35-40 minutes. While that's doing that, just pop the oven on and you'll know why, because we're going to do the chicken in a bit. Just put it up to 200, whatever your oven is equivalent to. Now, last little bit, this kind of adds a bit more flavour, but also a bit more colour. To be fair, it's looking a little bit anemic, so good squeeze in there. Probably, how much is in there? 200, so go half the tube, 100. I'm saying there was half in there.
Don't forget to stir your chilli, mate.
Right, so you want this on quite a low heat. You're going to have to judge it for yourself. I've got it on 4, but I've turned it down to 3 once it kind of gets up to the temperature, and then stir it every 5-10 minutes. You do need to be near it, because if it starts burning at the bottom. So this is why we're going to do the second lot of meal now, because we can be in proximity and just keep an eye on it.
Don't forget to stir your chilli, mate.
Brilliant, that all looks mixed in. So now put the lid on, flying saucer. Look at that. That's a bucket little old school 1970s pot. Gonna leave that to simmer now.
Just want to point out, guys, obviously I wouldn't have this chili by itself. I would have some basmati brown rice or a jacket potato with it. Okay, while the chili is simmering in the flying saucer, we're gonna move on to the chicken and get that all prepared. So they should both finish at the same time.
I'll show you what to do with this. So we've got the oven on and we've still got the chili going. Remember, keep stirring that, and we're gonna get the chicken in the tray, and that'll be 35 minutes, and by the time that chicken comes out, chili will be nearly done. So what we're gonna do is spice up. Okay, so we're gonna use chicken seasoning. I'm just gonna put a load in the bottom here. I'll see why. Get the chicken out. There we go. Glove up for this. Give the chicken a wash. These white bits are like tendons. That's what a tendon is. So it's technically a really soft bone. Once you've cooked it, it will be edible, so don't worry about it. I'm kind of just looking for a bit of bone just to make sure. I'm just going to put that in there. Cut that down the middle, so that'll help it cook quicker because it's a big thick breast. Just going to put a little bit of oregano on there, season it up. More season the better. Okay, cover that up. Set the timer. Start. Good. Right, while we're here,
Don't forget to stir your chilli, mate.
give the chilli a stir. Yeah, I'm going to turn that down now because it's starting to stick to the bottom a little bit. Weigh out Cous Cous. We wanted 200 grams. It's probably going to be near enough for the rest of this bag. 200 grams, brilliant. Now we're going to just add a bit of hot water to that. So we're going to wait for that to boil. Add a chicken stock to this to make it taste a lot better. You can add another chopped up really fine pepper in this you want, but I'm not going to bother. Like maybe a red one or something, that little pucker. I can't be bothered. Just try and chop it up really fine, put it in there, and obviously when you reheat the meals and stuff, that will be fine. Sweet! Add the stock to hot water. I've got about 370 ml in there. Give that a little stir. should hopefully be the right amount. Leave that to one side.
Don't forget to stir your chilli, mate.
Lovely. Now with these, I'm going to fry these with some soya sauce. A couple of suggestions, whatever, see which one you prefer, but I didn't know about the reduced salt one until I'd already bought the light, so I'm going to finish with the light one.
Get the frying pan nice and hot. Once the pan's up to a nice hot temperature, get the green beans out of the packet as they are, and then use the soy sauce.
Lashing them out. Just cut up the broccoli.
Don't forget to stir your chilli, mate.
Lovely.
Give the couscous a little fork, fluff it up.
Probably should have got a bigger bowl. Okay, sweet. Right, I've got these trays from Amazon. I'll put the link in the bottom. It is affiliated, so that does mean that I will get some funds if you purchase from that site. I will get a small amount of money as recommending these. So I've had them now for a couple of weeks and I've dishwashed them, I've used them for chili, and normally when you use chili and heat that up it all kind of corrodes things, but these have done alright. You get 10 in a pack. 5 there for the chili and the other 5 for this chicken. And they're up on a high heat now. Again, when you microwave these, they will cook anyway. It's just to kind of get the soya into the bean. Green beans are nearly done. They're all nice and soft. I soaked up the soy. Start now weighing up the couscous and the broccoli and wait for the chicken to be done and weigh that out. So, snap to that.
Don't forget to stir your chilli, mate.
Again, give the chili a little stir.
Okay, the green beans are done now. We're just going to weigh out the couscous. Going to get a big spoon and put in 80 grams of couscous in each tray. Going to speed this up so you don't have to sit and watch this. Okay, we're going to reset the scales and now I'm going to put in 50 grams of uncooked broccoli. I think you can see what's going on here. Boom, 50 grams each.
Yeah, ish. Before we forget, stir the chilli.
Lovely. And now we're going to measure up the green beans. About 20-25 grams each. Yeah, there's a couple left. Who's looking skinny? Me, over at the back. There we go then. There you go. Anyone else? And some green beans. There we go. Brilliant. There we have it. Now we're just waiting for our chicken. We'll just sort this out so it's nice and sorted. Oh, chicken's done. Boom. Awesome. Let's have a little look at the chicken, shall we? Oh yeah. If it's a little bit pink and watery, you know you need to put it in a little bit longer. To be fair, that looks alright. Cut that up and weigh it. Cut into small bits so it's actually edible. It's when you heat this up, or it will be obviously slightly bit different texture. See what that weighs? 90. A little bit more. Right, boom. Next, just do the same to the next one. Go slightly over, I'm not going to be worried. At this time, the chili must be nearly done. Have a look at the peppers. If the peppers look nice and soft, you can always get one out and try it, and it should be done. We turn that off now, let that cool down, because it will take a long time. I'm going to leave it on there, weigh it out after I finish with the chicken. Remember, cut them into small bits, because when you heat them, they'll just cook a lot faster. I'm going to free ball it. A little bit chicken that one, a little bit more on that one, a little bit more on that one. A bit more protein, never hurt anyone. There we go. One set of meals for the week, and I'll put the cost and the calories on the screen now. Okay, so now we're going to just serve up chili mince into the trays. Again, if you want to get a set of these, set of 10, I'll put the link in below. It's again affiliated, so it will help me out. Thank you, people. Here we go. I'm just going to do this by eye. Might speed this bit up. There we go. 5 more meals. Prepared. Let them cool down and then lid them up.
Obviously, if you want to use corn or turkey mince, the calories are going to be less, and also you can get 6 to nearly 7 meals out of this. So if you want lower calories for the mince, then you can.
So what you should do now is put 3 in the fridge, 1 for lunch, 1 for dinner, and then the other 2 in the freezer.
So assuming this was Sunday, you would get 1 out of the freezer on a Wednesday for Thursday, and do the same Thursday night for Friday. Here's me getting home from work after training. Not have to spend time cooking and being lazy, resulting in eating crap or not at all. Heat the chicken up, add your favourite condiment, in this case hot sauce. Use the chicken for the evening as it has less calories, because all I'm going to do now is rest and go to sleep. Okay people, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. I'm going to do maybe a few more food hacks, so watch out for those. In the meantime, smash the like button and subscribe if you're feeling generous. You're obviously here for a reason. Have a good one. Bye.